The following is a lecture given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on September 27th, 2013 in Sri Mayapur, India. The Skype lecture was given to the devotees at the Russian Sadhu Sanga Retreat.
Gauranga. Gauranga. Namaste, Aswati Devi, Gauravani Vajarene, Nirvishesha Sunyavadi, Vakshatya Dasadharene. Angulanga Yatkita Dalhanande Sigra Didhanam Parmananamadhavam Sri Chaitanya Sram Ayam Tat Sat Kaktilar Spasibo. Thank you for giving me your Sadhu Sanga.
Thank you for giving me your Sadhu Sanga.
Sadhu Sanga is very important.
Sadhu Sanga is very important.
Some leader asked Prabhupada,
Some leader asked Srila Prabhupada,
we spent so much money to send people to Mayapur for association.
that we are spending so much money to send people to Mayapur for association.
So if we would spend that money on building a temple, we could get $500,000.
So if we could use that money on building the temple, we could get $500,000.
So Prabhupada said, you eat so much, it's costing so much money.
So Prabhupada said, you eat so much, that's costing so much money.
If you stop eating, you get so much money for building temple.
If you stop eating, you will get so much money for building the temple.
So that was the end of the questions.
That was the end of the question.
Sometimes people wonder about Krishna.
Sometimes people wonder about Krishna.
They wonder about their devotional service.
They wonder about their devotional service.
When we see devotees practicing,
But when we see devotees practicing,
like Chaitanya Chandra Charan,
like Chaitanya Chandra Charan Prabhu,
and many others, then naturally our doubts disappear.
then naturally our doubts disappear.
We see that devotional service is something very sublime.
We see that devotional service is something very sublime. We see that devotional service is something very supreme, sublime.
So, Lord Chaitanya has said the importance of Sadhu Sanga.
So Lord Chaitanya has spoken about the importance of Sadhu Sanga.
Sadhu Sanga, Sadhu Sanga, Sarva Shastra Koi.
Sadhu Sanga, Sarva Shastra Koi.
Lava Matra Sadhu Sanga, Sarva Siddhi Hoy.
Lava Matra Sadhu Sanga, Sarva Siddhi Hoy.
That even a moment's association with a pure devotee
That even a moment's association with a pure devotee
can give one all perfection.
can give one all perfection.
So one thing is the theory. One thing is the theory.
One thing is the theory.
But when we see a devotee, that's realized knowledge.
But when we see a devotee practice, that is realized knowledge.
How important is Sadhu Sanga? That's something that you can't put a value on it.
So how important is Sadhu Sanga? It is something that we cannot put a value upon. It is priceless.
Even Lord Krishna says that he is anxious to be with his devotees.
Even Lord Krishna says that he is anxious to be with his devotees.
Devotees in Braj are very special.
The devotees in Vraj are very special.
Lord Krishna says he never leaves Vrajadam.
Lord Krishna says that he never leaves Vrajadham.
That's how important association with devotees is.
That shows how important association with devotees is.
Speaking to you from Mayapur.
I am speaking to you from Mayapur.
Mayapur is not different from Vrajadam.
Mayapur is non-different from Vrajadham.
So here Lord Chaitanya eternally resides.
Here Lord Chaitanya eternally resides.
How wonderful is the association of the Lord.
How wonderful is the association of the Lord.
By associating with his devotee, we can realize that.
But by association with his devotees, we can realize that.
The sacred rivers approached Lord Krishna
The sacred rivers approached Lord Krishna
when he was in Dwarka.
when he was in Dwaraka.
And there, with the Ganges as their spokesperson, he requested Krishna to take them back to the spiritual world with him.
So there with Ganges, Mother Ganges as their spokesperson, They requested Krishna to take them all back with him to the spiritual world.
They didn't want the sinful people in Kali Yuga to bathe and leave all their sins in them.
They didn't want the sinful people in Kali Yuga to bathe in them and leave all their sins in them.
But Lord Krishna smiled on them.
So Lord Krishna smiled on them.
He said, you just tolerate 5,000 years.
He said, you just tolerate 5,000 years.
And then sinful people will bathe in you for 5,000 years.
Sinful people will bathe in you only for 5,000 years.
After 5,000 years, I will send my commanding devotee.
So after 5,000 years, I will send my commanding devotee.
And he will spread Krishna Bhakti all over the world.
And he will spread Krishna Bhakti all over the world.
So then those devotees will come to bathe in your holy waters.
And then those devotees will come to bathe in your holy waters.
And not just to see a devotee is so special.
Even to see a devotee is so special.
What to speak of touch his feet.
What to speak of touching his or her feet.
You'll know them because they chant the Hare Krishna mantra.
You will know them because they will chant the Hare Krishna mantra, Maha Mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So in this way, the prediction of Srila Prabhupada was given.
So in this way, the prediction about Srila Prabhupada was given.
But Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur told him that if you preach in the Western world,
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur told him that if you preach in the Western world,
this will be very good for you.
This will be very good for you.
And for those who help you.
And for those who help you.
So who is there to help Srila Prabhupada to distribute books for sadhu Krishna consciousness?
So who is there who would like to help Srila Prabhupada to distribute books, distribute prasadam and help to spread Krishna consciousness?
Raise your hands.
Raise your hands.
I also need some help.
I also need some help
To carry out Prabhupada's orders.
to carry out Prabhupada's orders.
Like that, the association of Vaishnavas is glorified in all the Shastras.
So like that, the association of the Vaishnavas is glorified in all the Shastras.
We're hoping that next year I can attend the Black Sea Festival.
We are hoping that next year I can attend the Black Sea Festival.
This year you allowed me to attend the Skype.
This year you have allowed me to attend through Skype.
Our Bhakti Diksha program is also to give devotees association.
Our Bhakti Vriksha program is also to give devotees association.
Association of devotees is a special life of the devotees.
Association of the other devotees is a special life of the devotees.
Chant together, take prasadam together, meet together.
We should chant together, take prasadam together, meet together.
Share the glories of Krishna together.
Share the glories of Krishna together.
Here the nectar of Krishna's pastimes, Lord Chaitanya's pastimes together.
And here the nectar of Lord Krishna's pastimes, here the nectar of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes together.
Lord Chaitanya, he was most approachable of all the avatars.
So Lord Chaitanya, he was the most approachable of all the avatars.
He came as a devotee.
He came as a devotee.
So he was approachable by all the other devotees.
But he was approachable by all the other devotees.
And Lord Nityananda, he took off this aspect of Lord Chaitanya's spreading the Sankirtan movement.
And Lord Nityananda, he took up this aspect of Lord Chaitanya's spreading the Sankirtana movement.
They are described as Karma Karuna.
So they are described as Parama Karuna,
Supremely merciful.
supremely merciful.
They are given a process which is simply blissful.
They have given us a process which is simply blissful.
And people ask you, how was your vacation on the Black Sea?
And so if people ask you, how was your vacation on the Black Sea?
Oh, I sang.
Oh, I sang.
I danced.
I danced.
I feasted.
I feasted.
I heard wonderful stories.
And I heard wonderful stories.
Things that made me think deep into myself.
Things that make me think deep into myself.
All your friends will say, you had a very good time.
All your friends will say, you had a very good time.
Good vacation.
A good vacation.
Yes. This is our process of self-realization.
This is our process of self-realization.
Chanting, dancing, feasting, and talking about Krishna.
Chanting, dancing, feasting and talking about Krishna.
You're all very fortunate to have this association with devotees.
So you're all very fortunate to have this association with devotees.
And we're very grateful that many Russian speaking devotees are also coming to Mayapur.
And we are very happy that many Russian speaking devotees are also coming to Mayapur.
One of our parikrama parties is also Russian speaking.
One of our parikrama parties is also Russian speaking.
So this is the this year, next year, the Gaur Purnima will be a very special one.
Next year the Gaupurnima would be a very special one.
There's the ISKCON Leadership Sangha.
We have the ISKCON Leadership Sangha.
We have the worldwide Kirtan Mela.
We have the worldwide Kirtan Mela.
We have the life-size Panchatattva Mahabhishek.
We have the life-size Panchatattva Maha Abhishek.
And the 25th Silver Jubilee of the walking Parikrama.
And the 25th anniversary of walking Navdeep Mandal Parikrama.
And as I speak, outside the window there's the temple of Vedic Planetarium.
And as I speak, outside the window, there is the temple of the Vedic Planetarium coming up.
So this was a special desire of Prabhupada as an offering to the previous acharyas.
So this was that special desire of Prabhupada as an offering to the previous acharyas.
So now the number of devotees, when I first came to Mayapur, was 5 of us.
When I first came to Mayapur, the number of devotees were 5. When I first came to Mayapur, there were only 5 devotees.
Now there is between 4,000 and 7,000.
Now we have between 4,000 and 7,000.
Number is increasing, so I can't get the exact count.
The number is increasing, so I don't have the exact count.
So I thank all the Russian devotees, Russian speaking devotees, for their coming here to Mayapur Dham.
So I thank all the Russian speaking devotees for their coming to Mayapur Dham.
And I hope you have a very nice festival on the Black Sea.
And I hope that you have a very nice festival on the Black Sea.
That with all the Sadhu Sanga, your spiritual batteries will be deeply charged.
And with all the Sangha, your spiritual batteries will be strongly charged.
Any questions?
Any questions? Maybe you can speak more about Mayapur temple.
Mayapur is a special gateway to the spiritual world.
Mayapur is a special gateway to the spiritual world.
That Prabhupada once said, living or dying in Mayapur, it's all the same.
Prabhupada once said that living or dying in Mayapur are all the same.
If you live in Mayapur, you're living in the spiritual world.
If you live in Mayapur, you're living in the spiritual world.
And if you die here, you go back to the spiritual world.
And if you die here, you go back to the spiritual world.
This Mayapur Dham is a special gateway leading to the spiritual world.
So this Mayapur Dham is a special gateway leading to the spiritual world.
And the temple of Vedic Planetarium is a special door leading the gate.
And the temple of the Vedic Planetarium is a special door leading to that gate.
We're having discussions how to make the exhibit wing very dynamic.
So we are having discussions how to make the exhibits very dynamic.
Prabhupada said we don't have to prove that there's God. Just prove that the Atma is not material.
Prabhupada said, we don't have to prove that there is God. We can at least prove that the Atma is not material.
The whole material speculation is that everything is material.
The whole material speculation is that everything is material.
We want to show how the basis is spirit.
So we want to show how the basis of everything is spirit.
Basis of living energy, not dead energy.
Oh, the basis of everything is living energy, not dead energy.
Now the main structure is complete.
Now the main structure is complete.
They're erecting the domes.
They are erecting the domes.
Any other question?
Any other question? Last question.
How we can know the art, how to serve devotees selflessly.
How to serve devotees selflessly.
If we understand how dear the devotees are to Krishna,
If we understand how dear the devotees are to Krishna,
and serving the devotees is a special service you can offer to Krishna.
then serving the devotees is a special service that we can offer to Krishna.
Also, some senior devotees teach us,
Also, some senior devotees teach us
such that even if we are taught one syllable of the Vedas,
it is said that even if we are taught one syllable of the Vedas,
our debt is so great, you can never pay that.
our debt is so great that we cannot pay it back.
So, we're grateful for the gift of getting Krishna consciousness. Naturally, we should serve the devotees.
So if we are grateful for the gift of Krishna consciousness that we are getting, then naturally we have to serve the devotees.
But even if one is serving devotees, thinking that this is good for me,
Even if someone is serving devotees thinking that this is good for me,
it's better than not serving at all.
it is better than not serving at all.
Adida, Gauranga Nityananda. So I want to thank Angel Mani for translating,
So I want to thank Angira Muni for translating.
and thank Chaitanya Chandra Charan
I want to thank Chaitanya Chandra Charan Prabhu
and his good wife,
and his good wife,
and Danya Lakshmi Priya and Madhurya for our
Danya Lakshmi Priya and Bhaktin Yulia for arranging this Skype conference.
and thank all of you for sitting through this Skype lecture.
And thank you to all of you for sitting through this Skype lecture. I am giving you a garland. And here is some prasadam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare